Hey guys. Gonna go. Sorry. Had to go share. Uh, just gonna sit here a minute and let people come on in. Hey Abraxas and Amber, how are you doing? Uh, I'm doing okay. Uh, I'm gonna wait until a couple more people come in and then I'll explain um, what's been going on with me even recently. I haven't really gone live much in the last couple of years, and part of that is where I am at, um, or where I was at, I should say. Um, was not the best place to be, and especially trying to live stream and stuff. So I kind of put myself in that situation where I decided that social media had to be put on the back burner. You're back in Michigan. That's cool. I hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, I heard um, people's been missing me and stuff, so that's why I went ahead and wanted to go live, even if it was just for a little bit. Hey, Missy, it's good to see you or hear you. I hope. Have y'all been able to go out on investigations and see what's going on in your neck of the woods where you're at now? And I do want to say congratulations to iMarie getting verified and working towards the goals that she put for herself. I'm happy for her. Try tomorrow. Oh, good, 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 good. Um, After what has happened to me, I kind of am not so keen on investigating. Um, at least not right off the bat. Um, I've been One thing that I will say is I've been focusing on work. I work full time, which means that I'm working a lot. I'd love to collaborate. That would be cool. Just hit me up at some point. I may not answer because I am working so much. So, hey, Jesse James. I, in a way, I'm doing okay. David, it's good to see you. Mandingo. Hello, it's good to see you. I've been dealing with the last couple of months. My boyfriend, will say fiance because he did ask me to marry me at one point. A couple months ago, he passed away in his sleep. And with that, I've been dealing with that death, and I've been doing my best to grieve, but I'm keeping myself busy too. So it's been really, really hard. Michael. Good morning. But yeah, I know that there's going to be trolls coming in and whatnot because I haven't streamed in a long time. Momo. Um, it is good to see everybody. But yeah, the last couple of years, um, I decided to move in with my boyfriend in a hotel room, and I was working all the time, paying the bills and everything. And uh, I'm not gonna go into any details about what happened with him, but now that it's been a couple months since that happened to him, it's turned my life all the way around. I'm having trouble sleeping myself because of how I found my boyfriend, and it's been tough. It's been really tough. But I have decided, at least right now, I will not do paranormal investigations. At least right now, it's been really rough. Um, I have been doing my best to keep busy, but it's been one heck of a ride. As much as I want to come back, it's gonna be a little bit of time. I know people are asking and missing me, asking about how I'm doing. I'm alive. I am doing the best that I can, and I'm doing my best to keep a positive attitude with everything that's been going on. I have really learned to give myself a little bit of leeway. I'm my own worst critic, and because I am my own worst critic, a lot of times I'm just extremely hard on myself, and I have learned to be easy on myself. Hey Holly, it is good to see you. Lego Kid, hello, it is good to see you. Um, it's been it's been a while since I've been on here. Um, I miss spending time on here and getting to know people and socializing. I miss being able to go with people on adventures. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Lego. One thing that my boyfriend gave me for Christmas was a little Chiweenie puppy, and at the time she was just a few months old, and she, ever since this happened, she has been one of the most loving, caring, fussy little pets that I've ever had. She, all right, take care, Lego. Yeah, it has been a while. It's been at least 2 years since I've actually been live. Um, I've had issues with people trying to start things, and so I've kind of um, I kind of stayed away from social media for a while, and right now I feel like it's okay to be on social media and just do something different, go back to where I was, and I appreciate everybody's support. Um, And the people that do know about what happened, I mean, I appreciate all the support, um, positive vibes and good vibes to everybody here. Um, it's just, yeah, it can be. And what's so bad is I've had people from my neck of the woods trying to start stuff on social media, and that in itself ain't the best. And I appreciate that, Amber. Right, Momo? A lot of times, and I've noticed that drama gets started, somebody says something out of the way and it upsets somebody, and drama ensues. um, the last time I think I was really on social media was I had my teeth done and I had gotten dentures. Well, the denture now does not fit. That's why I don't have top teeth at the moment. um, During the time I was supposed to get it resized. Hi, Story of Dory. It is so good to see you. I was going to get it resized, and every time I went to make an appointment, I was getting sick. Whether it was a cold or allergies or some kind of infection. So I was having a rough time with that. And then not only was I getting sick, my boyfriend was getting sick. So it was like we were playing tag with being sick. That's true, but when it becomes a little close to home, sometimes you have to take a pause and think about things, let things lie down. Um, and sometimes it'll work. Yeah, it has been a while. Um, a couple years. Like I was still on social media. I was on. I don't know whether to call it Twitter or X or just call it Twitter. I don't know. um, I've been on there and Facebook a lot, like making posts. And if you are friends with me on Facebook, you probably have seen a lot of posts from me as I've been going through the process that I've been. Twix. um, but yeah, Facebook, I had gotten to where I was on there a lot. Twitter X. I think I'll call it that. I don't want to say the wrong name to it. You guys know I still smoke. I was trying to quit at one point, couldn't do it. So I'm trying my best to slow down. Um, um, but yeah, I am trying my best to slow down on smoking. And one thing the last couple of months I've noticed is, well, I've known this for a while now. When I get stressed out, when I'm going through situations or stuff just in my head, I tend to want to grab snacks, food, and just eat. It makes me want Twix. And so I got into where I started picking out on junk food a lot. Now I'm getting back to where I want to get healthier. Um, I don't want what happened with my fiance to happen to me. And that's a scary thought for me. And everything that I've been through, I've had so much support here. Um, his family, my family, uh, and even my work family has been very supportive of me as I've been dealing with this. People wonder when I went back to work. I couldn't stand being at home thinking about everything all the time. I did take a week off of work, and part of that was because I really didn't have a choice because I had bills to pay. And when he passed, well, months before he passed, I had made a promise to him because of where we were living at. He didn't want me to stay there. Um, he wanted me to be safe. So I ended up promising him I would go back to my parents' house if anything happened to him, or we ended up being out on the street. Worst case scenario, he wanted me to be in a place that was safe. So I did what I promised and moved back with my parents for the time being. Now I'm kind of, that moment that he passed, my life stopped. I had to think of, I kind of had to pick myself from the ground and start figuring out what I'm going to do, where my focus ought to be, and what I really need to buckle down and do. And so that's what I've been doing the last couple of months, is finding ways to cope with what happened and that loss. And so I'm kind of torn. I don't want people thinking, and really I shouldn't care what people think. I don't want people thinking I'm not grieving. Just because I smile or I'm laughing at something doesn't mean that I'm not still grieving. I'm learning to live more in the moment, and that's always going to be there. That pain and that loss is still going to be there. At the end of the day, that's one of the last things I think about, and it's quite upsetting still. But I know he would want me to keep going, and he was one of the only people that if I was ever emotional, he would tell me to stop those tears. And with him passing, although it's been really hard, I've been doing my best to wait until I'm alone. I feel kind of more better when I'm grieving by myself, like having a meltdown, whatever you want to call it. When I'm around people, though, I may get teary eyed like I am right now, but I'm not breaking down. And people say that you are very strong. Yeah, I am strong, but we all have our moments, and I don't ever want people to think that it's not okay to break down. It's okay. And I feel that way too, Amber. And I agree, Thomas, story of Dory, I agree with that completely. No one should judge, because you don't know what you would do in the situation until it happens to you. And this experience has been traumatic for me, and I know it's been heartbreaking for everybody dealing with this situation and dealing with the loss. Me, I think more or less one of the reasons why I haven't broke down more than I have is because I was in a lot of shock. Nobody is guaranteed tomorrow. And that is one of my biggest things now, is letting people know it's okay to go to the doctor. I know things happen for a reason, but I want people to take care of themselves. And yeah, I was in shock for the longest time. And a lot of times when something like that happens, you don't know how to react. I have been angry. I have been depressed. I'm still, I think, in a lot of ways depressed, but I'm not. I'm pulling out of that shell a little bit, I guess. And it's going to take me a long time to get back, and I'm never going to be the same. I won't. And I've learned a lot from what's happened, and it's been heartbreaking. I mean, it's just a hard situation I have to deal with, but in a lot of ways it's a lesson learned. And I want everybody to think about it. When your loved ones ask you to go to the doctor or to a hospital, go get checked out because something doesn't seem right, please do that. Because they want you around for a lot longer than you think. Exactly. A life will answer you in ways that you don't want them to. But taking care of your health, taking care of yourself is also, one of the ways you can also help other people. If you are a caregiver or a person who cares to help other people, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's one of the number one things you ought to do, because if you are down and out and you're having to take care of somebody else, you're supposed to be their backbone. And if that backbone is down for the count, it ain't gonna be any good. So definitely spend time with your loved ones that are there with you. If they are a distance away and you can't see them, call them and talk to them and do what you can to spend time with them. And another thing I've learned is take those pictures. Gonna piss them off to take those pictures, but those are memories. Those are memories that you're gonna have if something was to happen to your loved ones. I didn't care how pissed off he got. I took pictures. I made videos. I took videos of them, and they're my memories of them. And I'll sit there and I have watched a couple of the videos that I have of him, and I'll sit there laughing because he doesn't realize that I was videoing at the time, and that look of shock, like, I can't believe he just done that. was so funny. But keep those memories and make those kind of memories where you could take those little candid moments. Hi, Regina's Adventures. It is good to see you. Yeah, if you're just joining me, I did give a major update in my life. As far as my channel, yeah, it's been at a standstill. But I really, the last couple of years has been a very big learning experience, and I loved it. And then something tragic happened a couple months ago, and now I'm back home with my parents. I'm having a hard time with what happened a couple months ago, and it's really been tough. I've still got my job. I work full time. I am making money. I'm trying my best to save that money. Doing my best not to spend it. But retail therapy has helped too. Just a little bit. And I've just been kind of lurking in the shadows on social media. I have tried to jump in live streams, and at the time my internet wasn't doing good. And guess where I'm at, guys? Y'all probably hear them. See if I can get closer. Yep. I'm at a college that has this pond, and this pond is open to the public, so I've gotten to where I can come over here, sit a little while, and just chill out. I should have gotten how they landed all in one picture. They decided to come over here and say hello, I guess. And I've had little things here and there that remind me of, okay, Amber, it's good to see you, and I hope you have a good day. Be back at 5. Gotcha. But it's, and plus back behind me is kind of a, I don't know if you could see it or not, but it's kind of a highway back behind me, so you're gonna hear a lot of cars going by. But that's what's been going on with me. I do not have a car. I have still yet to get me a car. I am one of those people, I will put it out there, I cannot get me a decent car. Every time I get a car, something major messes up to where it costs more than it was worth in the first place to get. So it's been rough. There is transit in this area, free rides to and from certain places within their circles of where they go to make stops. And without that, I would not have a job. I would not be able to go anywhere. I'm very thankful for the transit office. And They just recently got new buses, which is pretty cool. A lot roomier, a little bit more comfortable ride. And they've got all kinds of things over here. It's just like any other city or town. You just gotta find what's there. I either have to take a bus, train, or walk. Yeah, that's hard. That is really hard. There for a little while, I had issues going back and forth to work when I was staying with my boyfriend in a hotel room. The buses ran right past us. But a lot of times I walk to a different bus stop to get on and get to work in a timely manner. And there for a little while I was doing a lot of walking. It was hard, but I managed to do it, and I still survived that shift that I had at work. But big shout out to all my family, my work family, his family, just all the support and love with everything that's went on. Because if I didn't have that kind of support, I don't know where I'd be at right now. If it wasn't for my little puppy that my fiance gave me, I would, like, I'm living to make sure to take care of her, because she is like a little 2-year-old toddler. She's over a year old, and she is I will say she is like a toddler. She is into everything. She's like Drama Queen. If you guys remember, Drama Queen, she is a terrier that is always voicing her opinion. And Drama Queen, she's a lot older, but she's still very vocal. I've not had a car for many years. Yeah, I haven't had a car recently. I've had several cars that are not good. They were lemons when I bought them. And of course, I got ones that were used. So that was part of my problem. I just had bad luck with that. Oh, wow. Yeah, it takes about that long for me to do a lot of walking. A lot of times I have to kind of track it like I'm doing, almost like I'm doing a fitness walk to get where I gotta go, to get to a bus stop. But luckily for me, the bus stop ain't but like a minute away from where I'm sitting, so not too bad. All the geese are kind of lining up in a row, ready to try to check to see if I got any food for them. Down here in North Carolina, it's been kind of warm. It's been hot, and of course, the kind of, I like your necklace. Yeah, I have his cross, and then I have this, and this is memories, I guess, I would say, of my boyfriend. This heart, even though it looks a little bit hard, I don't know if y'all could see that or not. and it says "I love you forever and always" on it. My boyfriend had gotten that for me as well for Christmas, and I promised him I'd never take it off, so I've kept it on. I've got several other charms on there. I may talk about those at some other time, but I'm not gonna really talk about it right now. But it's been it's been a hard couple of years. It's been a definite hard couple of months. And I do want to apologize to everybody that has tried to reach out to me or has talked to me, and everybody says they are missing me. Um, I've just been really busy. I've been trying to keep my mind focused, and I can't really stream or go live at night. That was one of my stipulations for coming back home. Well, that's good. That's good, David. I've I'm not able to go live at night anymore. Just enjoy the ride. Yeah, this part of my life, I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy um, what I'm having to go through, because what I've had to deal with the last couple of months has been really, really hard. Um, it's not something that I would, like I said, wish on anybody. It's just that hard, and it's gonna happen. And I think if it wasn't for having been in healthcare and taking care of people um, in the past, I don't think I would be like I am right now, where I'm able to focus on everything else and not necessarily put it on the back burner, but it's making it easier to do things I need to do instead of always being in my head. And that's part of my issue, is that I'm always kind of stuck in my head right now. And people don't tell you this, but when you are grieving a loss, a sudden or traumatic type of loss on your end, you have a tendency to have physical um, symptoms of it. And those physical symptoms suck. Sometimes I'm having panic attacks. Sometimes I'm um, and just having like tightness in my chest, just sore. It's like I'm extra sore at times. Uh, and especially right now, like my instinct is to go find a place to go to sleep and just kind of just sleep away the days, and I can't do that. And I'm not going to. And I done promised him that I would do my best to keep going. Um, but it's been hard. It's a hard journey. And you guys, I'm never gonna be quite the same. I'm still fallen angel, but I'm not the. I'm not really gonna be the exact same. This has changed me. And I'm sorry to hear that, Brian. That that's tough. That is very, very tough to hear, or see. I'm sorry to hear that, Regina. Um, and a lot of people, I know a lot of people don't realize that there's physical symptoms of grieving. Um, but yeah, that it went from wanting to cry all the time and stay in bed and not get out of bed to being, uh, I'm making myself get up and get ready for work and doing the things I got to do during the day before I go to work. And then, amidst everything, on sometimes the busiest days, I start having these physical symptoms. And so, when loudmouth. So now that is playing a role. I'm having to work with that the best I can. But I'm now changing kind of my eating habits. Sounds like they need a new word, probably. um, Changing my eating habits. I am doing my best to walk around. That's true, Brian. I kind of think that way too. Like my boyfriend has told me, death is just a part of life. It's gonna happen, and we are all gonna experience it at some point in our lives. Oh, Amber, you don't have to do that, and I appreciate that a lot. But you don't have to do that. You really don't. And I mean, I've had people in my family pass away. Um, that I grieved over, but never the kind of situation that I've been in now. Um, it I never had something pretty sudden happen like this ever, and it's been kind of one of those things. I don't know. I'm laughing because as soon as I start talking about it, either one of those biting flies or biting my legs, or something's flying around my face and won't leave me alone. But and people are wondering, have I felt or had any experiences that make me think that he's around. I will not say his name here, because I do have people that don't like me, that know of my stuff. So I'm kind of keeping away from saying his name. But I've had a lot of signs, and people don't. There's a certain one. Is one of the first times I broke down at work, and I told my manager, I said, like, I gotta I need some time. Give me a second. And so I go outside, and I'm smoking me a cigarette, just chilling, trying to calm my nerves down. I'm letting myself cry it out. And I look up because I noticed that there's something in the sky, and I look up and I see a hawk circling 3 different times, and then it flies away. Then I look in the clouds because there's a bunch of clouds there. There was a image in the clouds, and I swear it looked like Mickey Mouse was flipping me off. Now, the people that know him will tell you that definitely is something that he would have done. If he had a way to do it in life just to make me laugh, he would have done it. And he has been one of those people that and it's just anything that he could do to get me to laugh so I wouldn't cry, he would do it. Except the most extreme stuff that he knows I would have laughed at. But he always had a sense of humor about himself, and it's just like, an inside joke. Me and him had some inside jokes, and that involved flipping each other off. And we'd chuckle at each other and just, we knew what that meant. So when I seen that in the clouds, I smiled and I was like, hi, I know you're here. We've had some interesting things at the store happen. Like, just out of the blue, butterflies would come in the store. That's never happened before. We've had I won't say what else, but butterflies is about the main thing that keeps coming around. Two peas in a pod. But would I change the decisions I made if I knew then what I know now? Probably not. I wouldn't change this experience for anything in the world, and I loved him dearly. Loudmouth. When I had COVID, he didn't think twice. He didn't leave me by myself. He took care of me. And guess what, guys? He didn't get COVID. Which is interesting in itself. Sorry. He made things he tried his best to make things so much easier. And I loved him for the things that he could do, and the things that he's shown me that he's, and despite the kind of life that he lived and his decisions, he was still a giving person. And that's what I love about him. So, I mean, there's been other funny things that have happened that I'm like, is this him? Like, for real? And I kind of, I have faith that that was him. Just wanting to see me smile. But yeah, it's been one tough journey, guys, and I didn't want to go on stream any earlier because I probably wouldn't have the strength to not be emotional and cry and not be able to understand. And it just, I don't know. It's I'm doing the best I can to take care of myself and to be kinder to myself. A lot of people don't realize I am my own worst critic. I think everybody is the same way. We're all our own worst critics. And things I keep kicking myself over, I am learning to forgive myself and not be so hard on myself when it comes to, like, if I made a mistake. I'm not going to kick myself over doing that. I'm going to be like, oh well, I'll just do better next time. And to sum it up, my best advice would be make sure you're taking care of yourself. Especially if you've got loved ones that are like, you don't look so good. Really would like for you to go to the hospital or to the doctor, get checked out, see what's going on with you. And it's not because they want to harp on you, that it's because they care. And let people take pictures of you in those videos and those candid moments that happen in life, the funny parts, the sad parts, any of that. Let people take those pictures, let them take those memories, because you never know what can happen. And in a lot of ways, what happened, I'm scared to go to sleep. I am so scared to go to sleep now. I'm so scared to go to sleep now. But I take medicine that makes me sleepy enough to where by that time I don't care. And then I do go to sleep. But guys, just take care of yourselves and make sure that you keep in touch with your loved ones. Don't let anything happen to you, and do the best that you can do for yourself, because sometimes you don't realize once you get sick, you may not be able to get out of it. Oh wow, Regina. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Like, I wish there's things that I can do. Y'all want to know why I'm keep looking around? Let me zoom out. Chowing down. They got closer. Hi. I don't have anything for you. No. Go. Go. I don't want you biting me. Go on. Yeah, it tried to get close. But I appreciate everybody's asking about me, leaving messages. I'm always on Facebook and Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. And you know, I let him get up on me and let him pet me. Yeah. I've had situations where I've been bit as a kid, so I'm not too keen on letting any of them get near me. um, I've had a goose chase me around before, and yeah, that's not pretty. But yeah, look at all them. They're just chilling. But yeah, I kind of figured I'd go live. I may go live more often. Um, just to sit and chit chat with you guys, and maybe come back over here to do some of the streams, because I don't have good signal in certain places. In this area, well, I'm out in the country, so being right here and having good signal is a good thing. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I appreciate that, Amber. And I appreciate everybody being here and commenting and talking to me, letting me know. A lot of people missed me. And I care and I appreciate it. You know, all the support that everybody's given me, the people that know what has happened and what I've been going through. And just trying my best to put myself in a better mindset. But it's been very, very hard. It's been rough. Like, I'm still outgoing, I'm still friendly, I'm not completely shutting myself out. It's just I need to take time. And only reason being is because I need to heal. Because of what happened was very, very traumatic, y'all. For me. And I know people, people are like, I don't see how you do it. Well, sometimes when you're in a particular situation and there's certain things you got to do no matter what, you get that strength to keep going. And that's where I'm at. I'm trying my best to make the promises, or to keep those promises of what I told him. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm kind of like eyeballing them to make sure they don't come after me. But it's a huge weight that I still carry, and I'm gonna end up carrying probably for the rest of my life. This is it's been a journey, and you don't know how you're gonna react in situations, especially the kind that I've been through. I may end up doing that later. The next time I'm out here, and I'd try to do a live stream and go feed them. But with that, I have got to get off of here. There's a couple of things I got to do before I have to go into work this afternoon. So, much love to each and every one of you guys. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting me. I'm sorry that I haven't been live streaming a lot, but I'm going to start live streaming more. And posting videos too. I'm gonna start posting more of my gaming videos that I've done. um, I am gonna try to start. I'm gonna start doing more gaming. Try to do some videos. Right now, paranormal type things are not gonna happen. That's just I'm not in the mindset. I don't think I can. Um, I don't have the strength to do that. I've got all this other stuff going on with me. Um, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And always remember, you never know what's out there until you spread your wings and fly.